there, my name is Natasha Del Cruz and I'm a recent graduate from Florida State University where I studied environmental science. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I want to go to law school. And so one of my biggest inspirations for going to law school is when I was in middle school, I went to a place called Yosemite National Park, which if any of y'all have ever had an Apple product, you've probably seen it in the background. It is beautiful. It has such wonderful mountains and beautiful waterfalls. And coming from South Florida, I had never seen anything like it. And so going to Yosemite really got me into the mindset of conserving nature for future generations and for people to enjoy. And so that passion really got me into doing beach cleanups and joining environmental organizations when I was in high school and to studying environmental science when I was at FSU. And so now that I graduated, I just really see myself doing environmental law and helping preserve coastal regions and helping these coastal communities battle the effects of climate change. Because that's a big issue we're already facing, especially in South Florida. I already see the effects of it. Miami's constant floods, all these areas and the hurricane damage that we've been seeing in the past few years, it's devastating to all these communities. And I want to become an attorney so that I can create change and create laws that I hope will be enacted to protect those coastal communities and to protect those natural ecosystems that are so beautiful. It's a shame that we've lost so much here in the United States and around the world. And I know that there are people out there that are passionate that can create that change, and I hope to be one of them. And I started with a STEM background because I wanted to understand the science of climate change and what was happening. So that's why I studied environmental science. But I'm so glad I went on that path because it really allowed me to see what I could do for politicians as well as scientists. And I hope to create a bridge between those two because I want politicians to be able to understand the science that is backing certain bills. It's really important that they're communicated because otherwise you're going to create bills that don't really make a lot of sense or aren't as impactful as they might be. And this is also something I have seen done in Florida in recent years. So I want to become an attorney so that I can help impact the environment positively while also creating a bridge between scientists and politicians, because I've seen a lot of scientists feel discouraged to talk with politicians, and I think it's so important that they do and create those connections, because it's so important. It's how we create change. And I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I did also want to mention the BLM movement and how it is connected to environmental justice. One of the biggest reasons that I also want to become an attorney is I don't see many Puerto Rican women represented, to be quite frank, in the law industry. Not many of my family members have done law or have pursued law, so at least in my immediate family, I'm the only one who's gone to law school. I'm one of the few who has gone to grad school even. And so for me, it's become a very strenuous process, a little scary at times, especially studying for the LSAT, but I just really want to create that change and be an icon, a beacon of hope that, hey, you know, these industries will get better. And right now they might not be as inclusive as they should be, but we can create that change so that they are more inclusive and are more diverse, and that they have actual representation for multiple different races and ethnicities. And so I hope to become a beacon so that other people, other Hispanic and Latina women, are more encouraged to pursue law. Because I know I definitely do not feel represented in the majority of lawyers today, but I'm hoping that that changes soon. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a good one, wherever you are.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.